Hi guys, TeachingGal here. My name's Mary Ellis and I'm so excited to make my first YouTube video. This will be my second year teaching first grade and I thought I would make my top 3 tips on how to land your first teaching job. So let's get to it. My first tip is be yourself, be different. As soon as you walk into that interview, be yourself. Say hello to everyone who is in there. Give direct eye contact. Say their name. Say, hello, my name is Mary Ellis and I'm so excited to be here. Be yourself, but also be alive. You want them to notice you. You want them to be there present with you. So it's so important that even though you're anxious and nervous to be in that interview, that you are alive and that you are making your presence be known. My second tip is be prepared. And now there's 3 parts to this tip. The first part is research the school. When you land your first interview or your second or your third, make sure you are researching the school. What are the values in that school? What are the teachers doing in the classroom? Maybe they have teacher sites that you can go on. See maybe what their classroom management is like. Make sure you are researching the school. Who's the assistant principal? Who's the principal? Who's the administration on that team? Making sure that when you walk into that interview, if you see a principal, you know their name and you're confident of who they are, what their background is, so you can be on the top of their list and they can see that. They can see that you've done your research. The second part is prepare a week before your interview. Do not wait the night before to study for your interview. It's so important that you are writing down your thoughts on paper and pen, or whether it's on your laptop, the things that you're going to say. Make sure you're practicing them, because when you walk into that interview and you sit down and they ask you those tough questions, you already know what you're going to say. Bring in some of the things that you've done in your student teaching experience, things that you've learned from your mentor, or things that you've learned in the classroom from your students. Making sure that you are prepared. And the third part to being prepared is making sure that you are going to mock interviews. Whether it is a mock interview with your friend, your coworker if you work, your teacher, your professors, your mentor, make sure that you do those mock interviews. I was very fortunate that at my college we did mock interviews with principals around the area. So it's so important that you take that time to do mock interviews. Sign up for them, even though you're nervous, because I was very anxious to do mock interviews, but felt so much better and so much more confident when I walked into an interview with the school district that I wanted to be in. And my last tip is color. And now you might be thinking, like, what does color have to do with anything about interview? But it's so important that you pop out in the interview. For example, I see a lot of people wear black and white, which is completely fine because that is such a professional color. But make sure you pop out. Research the school district's colors. For example, when I interviewed at the school district that I'm in for now, the colors are orange and blue. So what did I do for my first interview? I wore an orange jacket and blue dark pants. So it's so important that you are making sure that you know the colors of the school district, whether it is just wearing a tie or maybe a little pin that has the school colors. That will take you such a long way, because the administration or the teachers or the principals who are there interviewing you will remember that. And you want to make sure that you're standing out in front of 100 people who are interviewing for that job. So stand out. So I hope you like my top 3 teaching tips. If you would like to see more, make sure you like and subscribe to this video. Make sure you comment down below anything that you would like to see in the future. If you would like me to share my interview questions that I was asked, I am more than happy to make a video on those questions. So I'm so excited and I will see you next time.